there! This is Patrick from iHelp with Macs. I live in New York City. Hurricane Irene was a joke, so I am taking the time to give you some cool Mac tips. Have you ever received a very long email that you did not have time to sit in front of your computer and read? Have you ever wanted to read a news story while brushing your teeth? Have you ever thought that your Mac was talking to you? It is. There is an amazing speech function that is built into the operating system of all Macs. This feature can really come in handy.
Hi there. Like I said, Patrick from iHelp with Macs here. I want to show you two really cool features that allow your Mac to talk to you or simply give you information as you're working. As you can see here, I have a text document that I've typed up, but instead of using this document, I'm going to go ahead and hide it, which by the way is a really cool shortcut key if you ever want to use that. If you're sitting here, you're looking at an application and you just want to kind of get away from it for a second, you can actually, while that application is in the foreground, hold down the Command key and hit the letter H to hide it. Just really fun shortcut that I tend to use all the time. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Safari, and in the address bar, I'm going to type nytimes.com. Okay, so here I am. New York Times is loading up, and I live in New York, and we're currently in the midst of a hurricane called Irene. It just simply rained hard. That's what happened. And I just want to know about the news. What's going on? What's happening with this hurricane? So I'm going to read through some of these news stories. But let's say I don't have time to sit in front of the computer and actually read through them. Well, maybe I need to organize my time more efficiently, but let's just say I didn't have time. Or let's say I receive a really long email, and while I'm getting ready, while I'm brushing my teeth, while I'm taking a shower, I just want that email to be read to me, so as I go into work, I know what's going on without having to, once again, sit in front of my computer and read the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is, right down here, I see that there's some text, and I want to hear, or I want to read this text, but I don't have time. What I do is, I just simply click and drag to select this text, however much of the text I want, and then I move my mouse up to the Edit menu in Apple Applications. Now, this may not work in other applications, like an application made by Adobe or Microsoft, but in Apple Applications, and I'm sure there are some others, I simply select the text I want by clicking and dragging, and it's highlighted there. I click on the Edit menu, and you'll see a selection here, or a menu here, that says Speech, and then I select Start Speaking.
Flooding was reported around the 5 boroughs, but never on Sunday morning did the storm pack the kind of violent punch that forecasters feared.
Which is absolutely incorrect. There wasn't, whatever, everyone, I'm sure there's some danger out there, but everyone's fine, for those of you that care. So that's a really cool feature. I can actually have my Mac talk to me. Now, here's something else that I love that my Mac does. When I'm reading through something or I'm receiving an email, let me just be very clear with you. I never graduated from college. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. Very often, I receive emails or iChat messages, or I'm on a web page and I'm just sitting there going, I don't know what that word means. I'm reading it, I don't know what it means. Let's pretend I didn't know what the word boroughs meant. Now, let me just be honest with you. I do, okay? But let's pretend I didn't. Notice that my cursor is hovering over the word boroughs. And let me turn on my, my little keyboard viewer so you can see what I type. If I hover over a word on an Apple application, and then I hold down my Command key, then my Option key, and then, oh, sorry, I'm wrong. It's not Command Option, it's Command Control. If I hold down my Command key, my Control key, and then tap the letter D while my cursor is hovered over a word, it defines it for me. Now, that's a really cool trick while you're reading your emails, while you're reading through web pages. That's really going to help you out as you move through your Mac. So, once again, if you guys have any questions, if you have any things that you would like to learn about from iHelp with Macs, please let me know. And other than that, enjoy this tip.